It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Seem to get my if you
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals, but back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of—
What agreement? Oh, the—
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate.
Ah, where is—
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one! Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue. Known as the flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete. Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, protect us.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone—
So, where is he? In Lioli—
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wangsheng, and a trusted associate. Indeed, Wangsheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just... And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business.
Walk in the
It is an honor to meet you.
Discretion? Shadow?
Indeed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burial.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired The Fatui calls many such people friends. But the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not... Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see...
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately... The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have...
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god... Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon...
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would...
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting. If we are agreed, come with me.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out you can go if you want to. Don't worry about me.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, Traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? I see. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of organizing the rite of parting. Should prove to be an enlightening... Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all...
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing...
I neither know nor do I wish to know, as far as I am concerned. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go...
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck? It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you...
Betting? No, we're here for...
Noctilucus Jade of Radiant.
Radiant grade, Noctilucus Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business.
These 3 pieces really do look... But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? If it were me, the answer...
Oh? And and...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
Oh, wait, boss! That one... Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in... all Mora is currency.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money.
No need to waver. Even when I am evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken if you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying,
Whoa! To think it's that...
but there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. A fool sees the pointer.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man, the patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter, I have imparted the priceless secrets of the
Priceless, huh? We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well, how about this? I can take a small sample of...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker.
Stingy? I've already been very...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in it.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it.
Oh, sir, to think you...
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers we once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge. Now, let's pack... I want a new toy. Let the show begin.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the Hilichurls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line!
Adventure time! Teamwork is strength!
There's still soup in here! These Hilichurls sure... This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro element... We're ready to it go. Paimon use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the result. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets.
Get out of here! Take cover! Why do they never miss? Let's light it up!
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Elytros are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Oh, so sorry.
Let's dance.
Let's light it up!
Dodge this!
Adventure time! I'm going in!
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More Elytros! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
Power that isn't touched on!
Freeze!
I'll protect us!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head
You're back, my
to the
friends.
Jade Mystery to
I've kept
buy
the goods
some
for you.
jade, shall
Which
we?
of them would you like?
Huh? No, it wasn't that. Think about... Huh? No, it would think about her... Exactly!
No problem.
Then we'll take a box of the third type.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you.
parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in... It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it... Alas, all things must pass.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us a name?
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel...
In the safe hands of the Liu Chizing and good honest merchants such as yourself.
All right. Thank you, my friends.
Now that we've made our choice, let's...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must... As I thought, I did...
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another over...
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single...
I will do...
house. Guess this is where we go.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide.
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very...
But the Mondstadt volume...
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really... It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy...
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume...
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock.
Who's Chingven?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is... Oh, apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing-Ch. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel... My pleasure, fellow...
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide? It's super duper interesting.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape... Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also...
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have been... That's right. The Liyue Qixing have...
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayun Karst, also the...
Traditionally, we call it the...
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Sure, these things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia...
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhang?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce, in Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes.
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly... Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used...
It's time for Zhongli's lecture.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow...
I should open a store here. You can't beat the atmosphere here in Liyue.
The more the merrier. The first round's on me.
Hey, boss, do you...
Silk flowers?
Which kind? The...
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning.
My goodness, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes of...
Wow! A true connoisseur!
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to...
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide. But this silk flower purchase, perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower, like several other tedious and complicated traditions. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. Now that's settled, a question.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are...
Yes, in a...
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our look...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my...
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's...
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of...
Our skins? You...
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers...
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of...
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk...
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan! She's master of the Liyue branch, right?